This D-Arts Bass and Treble set was provided by Bluefin Tamashii and is available at Big Bad Toy Store. And if you're wondering why I'm calling him Bass, I always present to you Exhibit 8. Such wonderful dubbing. Anyway, let's talk about these two figures in front of us here. I'm going to focus on Treble first because he's a pretty simple figure. He is fixed posed. Pretty nice paint job. Only sloppy part is just a little bit of sloppy paint around the little tail thingy here. Well, it does have a little clear gem in there. That's a nice detail. He's very, very accurate looking. He looks just like the game sprite and all the artwork. He's kind of just stuck in this little aggressive half crouch, looking to menace something, or stiff a fire hydrant if he needs a bathroom break. Alright, so Bass here is a very nice figure, about 5 inches tall, loaded with articulation. You've got free moving shoulder joints. The shoulders can move in and out. Little articulation here on these shoulder pads. These might pop off if you move them too far, but you can just pop them back on. Double jointed elbows, ball jointed wrists. It's got a nice, good moving neck joint. One thing you gotta watch out for is the big fins on the back of his head bumping into things. It's got an upper chest joint here, kind of moves all the way around. And as we kind of go down here, he's got an interesting set of joints in his robo fanny. There's basically this moving cuff around his hips, and if you pull this whole thing out a little bit, you can actually get his legs into almost a 90-degree, or his bend right here. There's a full double joint in the knees right there. Feet, they don't move side to side too much, but they do move forward and back a lot. You can get his foot like all the way like that, and kind of up like that. When you put all this stuff together, Mr. Bass can actually do a pretty good kneeling pose. So that is pretty good right there. It doesn't come with any kind of stand adapter, but he will work with any kind of like Tamashii, X Stage, or Figma Stage or whatever. He's got a nice waist that works well with any kind of clip. So that works pretty well. He does kind of have a very small selection of optional hands, but basically everything he needs. You got a pair of these open palm hands and a pair of regular fists. And also an extra hand. He does have this. Oh, actually, mistake there. It's an extra hand for this side. I kind of like this. This is basically like he's trying to point at things. It also kind of looks like maybe he's like throwing up the horns or trying to, or doing a little kira. Anyway, yeah, that's basically Bass for you. And the other accessory that he comes with is you get a pair of arm cannons. As far as I can tell, these are ambidextrous, like both of these things. They do have a nice little clear gem in the front there, and you can just kind of have him shoot things, make him look like you're shooting things. And one last thing, he does come with a pair of extra faces. You get neutral face and angry looking slightly to the left face. If you want better pictures, just kind of look at the text review. Swapping these is pretty easy. All you do is you pop his fins off to reveal a pair of very angry eyebrows. Grr. And just kind of work your finger into in there. You pop off the front here, pull the face out, and just stick this back in. There you go. And stick this back on top. There you go. Now you can kind of like menacingly look at his gun. He's about to shoot you. Kind of like to pose him like this. There you go. And he sees you. He's gonna hit you. Anyway. So yeah, that is D-Arts, Bass and Treble, Bass and Treble, Forte and Gospel. Maybe should have kept his name Forte. People can't mispronounce that. Anyway, pretty good figures. He's kind of light and plasticky, but he feels pretty good. He looks just like he's supposed to. That classic Mega Man 7, Mega Man 8 design. So, yeah, he looks really good. These guys are about $44 together. It's a pretty good price. You're not paying for a middleman for Tamashii Web exclusives. And if you're interested, some people may remember these. He does fit in pretty well with some of the old Robot Master figures from the old Bandai line based on the Ruby Spears cartoon. So you can have Gutsman sitting with him. He's a little bit too small to put next to like Proto Man or whatever, but yeah, you can kind of see he works well with the Robot Masters. Pretty good figure overall. Well, he's just got just a little bit of messy paint in some areas. That's just mine though, I don't think that's common. So anyway, once again, thanks to Bluefin Tamashii for providing the figure for review. Available at Big Bad Toy Store. And there's another review for CollectionDX.com. Please check out the text review. Going to be a lot more detailed pictures. And stay tuned.